A city-directed study into Eau Claire's trash service was just released.
Our own Elliot Adams digs deeper into what this Wisconsin Policy Forum report says about the state of sanitation in Eau Claire.
This 25-page report asks the question, are changes needed to garbage services in Eau Claire? As for an answer, it's complicated.
We couldn't really find another peer city that of its size that used this open market model. And what that means is, individuals contract with a private hauler for their garbage and recycling service. So that's relatively common among, pretty small cities, rural cities and villages, towns often.
In Eau Claire, the trash haulers are multinational corporations Waste Management and GFL Environmental, and local businesses Trash on Trucks and Earthbound Environmental Solutions. The study also looked at costs.
We reviewed some of the bills of a few residents and found that they seem to be about 30% higher than the cost per customer in places like Oshkosh, which has a city-run set of garbage trucks with city employees.
Another similarly sized city is La Crosse, which only contracts with one hauler for the whole city. Despite the seemingly lowered customer cost, there are drawbacks for either option.
Especially if you go to city provided services, you're going to have major startup costs. And again, that's a number of garbage trucks, which those things aren't cheap. And then you're going to need to find city workers. You're also going to need to find a funding source for that.
For a single contract, it could force both Trash on Trucks and Earthbound out of business, as GFL and Waste Management have far more money and resources.
Any change is going to have a big impact on community residents, on the local businesses, and on the county. And so, I would say if I had one recommendation, it's that leaders should proceed with care in whatever they do here and make sure that the community is consulted.
Ultimately, this is just a study. City leaders aren't currently looking to make any sweeping changes, and if they were, it would take considerable community and industry input before going to City Council.
Elliot Adams reporting there. Now, this study will be presented in a public forum next Thursday at City Hall. To read the report in its entirety, visit WQOW.com.